Is it possible to live in an environment that is peaceful in Nigeria? Yes, it is. And it's right here in this neighborhood. It is located in the city of Port Harcourt, right here in my dwelling place, Rivers State. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about because I've known this neighborhood for 8 years now. So who should take the credit for this? I think it's the pioneers of all the family institutions that make up this neighborhood. I think the family institutions were raised by responsible men and women with young adults and children that has been trained to be well-behaved, well-mannered in all ramifications. So thanks to all the pioneers of the family institution for doing a great job at ensuring that your environment is livable. Now the good news is a new structure has been put up in this environment. And it is managed by the estate surveyors on your screen. So if you would love to dwell right here in the city of Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria, in an environment that is peaceful like this one I just talked about, well, call the estate surveyors on your screen and then come see things for yourself. Welcome to this weekend's edition of Let's Talk. We will continue from the series Here by His Design. I am Mrs. TK. Mrs. TK Family Show presents Welcome back. In the past editions, we have been trying to answer the question that most Nigerians have asked themselves in one way or the other, and that is the question, why did God put me here in this nation, Nigeria? From all we've learned so far, we have come to the realization and the acceptance that God Himself put us in this nation, Nigeria, by His design. And today, we will find out what was God's intention when He put us in this nation called Nigeria. Mrs. TK Family Show, your weekend delight. God's intention of putting man in the earth, it took Him 6 days to create and saw that it was good, was for man to take good care of it. I like the way the amplified version of the good book of Genesis 2:15 puts it. It says, and God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to tend, to guard, and to keep it. You recall that in the verse 8 of this same chapter, God planted a garden in the east of Eden. There He put the man whom He had formed. Please correct me if I'm wrong. For God to plant a garden in the east in Eden, it shows that the Eden also had the north, the west, and the south axis, right? Please, if I'm wrong, just correct me, okay? I need somebody to correct me on this one. Mrs. TK Family Show, your weekend delight. So let us assume that Eden is a country, right? So God planted a garden in the eastern part of this country, and He put the man He formed to start up his life right there. You know why I think God did that? I think it's because He knows that Eden is too big for one man to handle. Eden as a country, we are assuming Eden is a country, right? Eden as a country is too big for Him to hand it over to one man to take care of. That was why He narrowed it down to that garden He planted in the east of the Eden. Why did He do that? He also knows that the man is just a human. The man will not be able to have the capacity to take care of the whole Eden. But then, what did He do? He decided to narrow it down to the east part of Eden so the man will be able to carry out his responsibility to tend, to guard, and to keep it. Is it not the same decision God took for you and I? God didn't ask you to take care of the whole nation, Nigeria. He only asked you to tend, to guard, and to keep your garden, which is your dwelling place. My dwelling place is Rivers State in the southern part of Nigeria. Yours may be the northern part, the eastern part, or the western part of this nation, Nigeria. It's good to know that I'm not the only one in my dwelling place. Adam started alone, and I wonder what he was able to accomplish all by himself. But right here in my dwelling place, I have millions of people with me, and you over there, you have millions of people in your dwelling place. If we can only work together by concentrating on how we can effectively and creatively carry out our responsibility to tend, guard, and keep our dwelling place, we will never have any reason to ask each other that derogatory question of, why did God put me here in Nigeria?
Mrs. CK Family Share, your weekend delight.
This is where we will end the edition for today, until we meet next weekend for another amazing edition of Let's Talk, because we have to continue this conversation, right? Until I see you next time, bye from here.